There we go.
So let's see. Make sure there's not anything we're forgetting to include in this when we do it.
Sure.
It is just like picking up my squeaky mouse. I will say that I don't have counter questions ready, so I'm just going to probably wing that part.
Okay, no worries.
For my side.
Yeah, no worries. That's fine. So you want?
Because I'm actually not planning on going into graphic design when I graduate, because I just have other things I have to do.
Awesome. Yeah, I kind of went off and started my own company in graphic design, so I'm actually a printer. So it's like, try and do that stuff, and when I first started, I was actually working for a company, thinking I was going to move up in the corporate ladder.
Yeah.
And then I decided about midway through classes that I could make more money being my own boss. So that's kind of what I did. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's working so far so good. It's just a lot of building. A lot of putting everything together. You have to do web design and everything. So it's not really my forte, but the graphic design part of it is. So
yeah.
All right. Well, do you want to be the interviewer or the interviewee first?
Not sure. Just real quick, are you going to be okay with editing this down as well to cut out all of the stuff we don't need recorded?
Yeah, I can. I think so. I can go in there and basically just trim it out in QuickTime or something like that. So.
And then I think all we do is we just export it and just end up uploading it onto the thing.
Okay.
That same board, because then people are going to post like feedback on it as well.
Okay. So yeah, I can do that.
Okay. I guess you can go ahead and start.
All right. Well, I'll be the interviewer. Let's see here. So how did you learn about Sagebrush Community Church?
Well, basically, I started looking around in the area for what types of graphic designers were really needed. I haven't been living in Albuquerque long, so it was definitely a new experience for me, just checking everything out and seeing what's available. But I mainly wanted to find a business that was looking for print design, because that's what I found that my skills are the strongest in.
Okay. What skills do you possess that would qualify you for the graphic design position with us?
Well, I'm used to working on a lot of posters and flyers. Back when I used to live in Farmington, I did a lot of like posters that could be hung up in stores, and I did banners in the stores as well, along with handout flyers for coupons. I also did a lot of signs for the businesses, and I feel that could easily be translated to working on your flyers that you would hand out at the church and all of your different programs and stuff that you work with your members.
Okay. Do you feel like you're a man of faith that can design and develop meaningful designs that show the church's dedication to God?
I feel that I'm a very open person. I myself don't always go to church or have like a specific religion that I follow, but I always make sure that my designs can appeal to a wide audience. I'm not going to be incorporating things in my designs that won't appeal to the members of your church.
All right, that works. Are you capable of working without guidance independently on projects?
I find that I often can work best on my own. I have an easy time coming up with a lot of ideas for projects and pushing each of them to the final form before having to share the ideas with others and then really finalize the project. So I have no issues working on my own.
Okay, good. Now, a counter question to that is how well do you work with the team? Say if we need a larger project taken care of, are you able to work with the team to generate a solid, cohesive design?
I feel that I can. I feel that often if my ideas don't, like if they clash with others, I can easily modify them or even just add on to the ideas of others to help push a project forward. I won't just concentrate on the ideas that I want to work. I'm going to do what will work best with the team and make sure that the project ends up getting finished.
Okay, awesome. And do you have any questions for me?
Um, One question, I guess, would be how often would I end up I can't even speak right now.
No.
How often would I be working with a team? Do you guys find that you have like a specific team that you have work on everything?
No, we usually our graphic designer is pretty much the lead of any kind of productions that we put out. Mainly they're for our programs and church programs, so those would be used for those. So usually you'd be working independently. The use of a team would come in whenever we have a larger production that's going on and we want to get a bigger message out.
Okay. Another question would be, do you have any issues with the fact that I am just more open to religion in general, and that I am going to be just a strong graphic designer, but not necessarily as related to what your church believes?
Yeah, we're open to just about anybody. I mean, your walk and your faith and your beliefs is your walk. We just hope that you know you can see our vision and help put that vision out there for people in a good, solid manner.
Okay. Those are the only counter questions I have at this time.
All right. Well, thank you for the interview. We'll get in touch with you.
Okay.
All right.
How do you think I did on my answers overall?
I think they were great. Yeah, I think they were really good. So I think that they were well thought out and that they worked really well. So I mean, I'd hire you. So
Did you happen to look at the portfolio that I uploaded?
I had not.
It's really really rough because I just basically just threw everything together because I didn't have a lot of time.
Right.
Mainly when I work on Behance, I'm going to really edit it. But if you wanted to, you could just scan through there real quick and let me know if there's anything you wanted to get feedback on or anything like that real quick.
Sure.
I'll do the same thing for yours too.
Sure. Was that on FSO?
Yes.
All right. Let's take a look real quick.
And I could send it through Skype too if you wanted, just real quick.
Yeah, if you want to send it through Skype, that might make it. Well, if it's already on FSO, we can find it that way.
Yeah, it's whatever works for you.
Yeah. Depends on how buried it is with everybody else's. So,
I think also actually I could see.
Yeah, I got you here, Bobby.
Okay.
Kind of looking through here. You got a really strong logo. I like the way that looks. It's kind of got that pillar look to it.
Yeah.
That's a really clean look. It's very professional. Kind of architectural, you know. Here's your resume.
And I can send you that if you're interested in looking at that as well. Because I don't think you can read it in that PDF. It's a little blurry.
Yeah, I can see it. Not too bad here. You got a lot of good experience here. Alright. Yeah, I really like your design concepts, like with your brochure. That works really well. The magazine design is awesome. I like how you have different styles of magazine designs here, different cover pages. That shows very good work, very good layout skills. I got sidetracked here. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I think you have really good design skills. I think you have a really good, and you created most of this in Illustrator?
Yes. I think I did everything in Illustrator.
Everything in Illustrator, okay. Really like your design work. It looks really good. very well thought out. Personal branding. The for the MIT project, great packaging. Yeah, I think you did a really nice job here. I mean, I think that that's very cohesive. Is it shows a lot of different um, arrays of what you're capable of, and I think that's what we're looking for.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, well, I guess it's my turn, right?
Yeah, if you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
Let's get this all set up. All right. Hi, my name is Bobby Gates. I'm here from Interior International. I'm here to interview today. How are you doing today?
Doing good. How about yourself, Bobby?
I'm doing good. Well, let's just go ahead and get started.
All right.
So, which project in your portfolio do you feel best demonstrates your skills as a graphic designer, and what did you struggle with the most while working on it?
I would say the MIT project, the packaging. I wanted to develop something that was kind of out of the box. Normally you go in, you find square boxes everywhere on the shelves. I wanted to develop something that would make it stand out when it's sitting on the shelf. So I think that was one of my better projects. Things I struggled with the most was trying to figure out how that box would actually close. So it was a kind of a trial and error to actually take pieces of paper and cut them down to where they would actually fold into the pyramid size or design that I wanted. So.
Okay. And it definitely is a unique package design on there.
Thank you.
A large part of your portfolio is print-related projects,
Mm-hmm.
and we are looking for somebody who has those skills in programming, editing, animation, along with the multimedia experience.
Sure.
How will your print design skills help us with all of those other types of mediums?
Well, during the course of my studies, I've also studied many different aspects of animation and so forth. So it's basically taking the creativity that is used in the graphic design and then taking it and using that as well as an animation. Those things are the things that I've kind of learned throughout my studies with my college. So.
Okay. Why didn't you show any of these skills in your portfolio? Why did you mainly concentrate on your print designs?
Mainly because that's my strong point. I don't have a lot of the animation. I haven't done a lot of animation to where I can actually put that forth. So I wanted to show my strongest side.
Okay. What process do you go through when critiquing and editing your own work?
Mainly is does it meet the customer's need as far as does it reach the target audience? Is it speaking to the actual brand of the company? Is this design going to work for that company? In other words, will it help increase their sales, or will it, that's the thing I want to do is whenever I create something, how does it help the customer? How does it help the client? Does it make people want to buy it, or does it make people want to read it? So that's what I look at when I'm designing. How does it speak to their target audience and their ultimate end result?
Okay. So let me go ahead and put you in a practice scenario.
Okay.
You're working on a project with two others with a deadline of 3 days. Neither of your coworkers can decide on whether to go with a mobile app or a magazine ad for a new lotion that we're going to be producing. What steps would you take to solve this disagreement, and how would you solve it in time to meet your deadline?
Okay. What was the two different scenarios?
So they're trying to decide between doing a mobile app or a magazine ad in order to promote a new lotion.
Okay. I would think that we would have to take a look at the target audience and who we're looking at. Are we trying to reach out towards a younger generation of people who are always on their mobile devices? Or are we looking at reaching at a older generation of people who are using or reading magazines, say in the doctor's office or something? I think we need to determine that first. For the older people, we would put it in the magazine ad if that was our target audience. Whereas if we're trying to target a younger audience, then I would go after the mobile ad.
Okay. Well, that's all the questions that I have for you today. Do you have any questions for us?
I do. Going back to the level of video and audio editing, what level of that is needed? Will I be required to go into the field and acquire the necessary content like photos, videos, and sounds, or will these be provided to me?
Well, you'll be working with a team, just depending on the size of the project, who will provide you with photos. You are going to be there to direct them, so you can assist them with the taking of photos, just kind of direct so that the end process with the actual design, the photos will work better with it. So you will have team members that have some of these skills to assist you, but it'll still be good to have those skills. That way you'll be able to direct the team in the correct direction.
Awesome. Now, when we're working with external agencies, what type of clients are generally customers of Intera International?
A lot of our customers are going to be the ones that have really relied on our products for a long time. We have the older customer base that we've really gotten that loyalty from because we have really kept our products natural, and even though we've rebranded ourselves, we've still kept those clientele through our beauty products.
Okay. Awesome. Well, that was all the questions I had for you. It was a great meeting with you today.
It was great meeting with you as well.
All right. I think, was that it?
Yeah, that was it. That's my question. So.
All right. I think we're all. Is that all we had to do for this, or?
I think so.
Awesome.
And then, of course, that'll get cut down and uploaded, and then we would provide feedback on other people's interviews. Yeah, it's a post feedback to 2 peers.
Okay. And now, question for you. When editing, what software would you suggest? I mean, because there's so many different ones we've been using.
Let's see.
I mean, would iMovie be the best to edit this down and trim it?
Which one?
iMovie?
iMovie? Probably use just like After Effects.
After Effects?
If you remember.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember how to use that?
Vaguely. I mean, it's...
I haven't used it in a while either.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I think that you can just go in there and trim it down, and yeah, I believe I can fix that. As long as I can get upload it to After Effects, and then I should be able to trim it from that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
You can go ahead and stop the recording right now, so it'll be a little easier to trim.
All right, hang on one second.